Hey, what's up, everyone? I'm Thatch Nguyen, founder of Thatch Real Estate Group. You know, right now it's almost coming around 2010, and we're getting ready to basically start 2011. And every year, at the end of the year, I always spend time reflecting and really work on myself and Thatch and and really get a clear vision. So recently, I spent some time with my good friend Tom Ferry, and he gave me these 5 questions I'm going to share with you on how to take my life to a whole different level. I'm committed on taking it to an extraordinary level. And so he said to me, Thatch, you answer these 5 questions, right? And I promise you, you will be living an extraordinary life and your business will just be off the chart. So as my contribution to you guys, okay, I want to help you take your life to a whole different level, personal and business. And why I'm doing this video, I want to share with you the 5 questions to have you take the time to answer these 5 questions during these holidays so you can actually be ready to roll for 2011, okay? So here's the first question Tom asked me. He asked me, Thatch, if you want to take your life to a whole different level, here's the first question. Why are you here? Why are you here? What is your purpose? So for example, you guys, I give you my purpose why I'm down here on this earth. I've been working on this. I realized after lots and lots of discovering and working for myself, I realized that my purpose on this planet is to inspire and empower billions of people to reach for their dream. And here's the key, to see that anything is possible. If this Vietnamese kid can do it, any one of you guys can do it. And I realized that is my purpose down here, is to show people that anything is possible by me going after it and doing it my own self. So that's the first question. Why are you here? What's your purpose? Here's the second question he asked me. How do you show up to other people? How do you show up to other people? Another way to answer this question, you guys, is this. What is your core value? What do you believe in? What's important to you? So for example, okay, one of my highest core value is contribution. So here's one of the things I believe, okay? I believe that you can have everything you want in life if you're helping other people get what they want. That's what I believe, okay? So here's what it means. How do you show up to other people? So if you believe you're in contribution, and the best way you really know if you really are contribution is that when your friends and the people out there, when they say to yourself like, wow, you know what, you really resonate contribution, that means you are in alignment. But if you say your contribution and someone out there in the community out there and how they see you and hear you is, God, you're so selfish. God, you're so righteous. God, you're so anal, whatever it is. That you really, now you know you're not really standing in your core essence or your core value. So think about it, you guys. What is your core value? What do you believe in? What's important to you? Okay? And then basically how you know how you show up is what other people or how they see you in the world. Okay? Question number 3. What is your God-given talent? What is your God-given talent? So here's my thought, you guys. What is the thing that you have been given by God, this natural talent? That if you was actually living this talent, or I call it the passion. If you live the talent and your passion, money will follow you everywhere. That's the key. Are you living your God-given talent? Let me tell you my God-given talent. And some of you guys who know me, well, as soon as I say this, you're going to go, oh yeah, that's Thatch. My natural given talent, guys, is this thing right here. Called the jibber mouthpiece. That's what I was given, right? Is this mouthpiece. That's my gift, this mouthpiece. And I use it today, and I actually use it, and the more I use my jibber, the more money I make, which I realize it now. What's your talent? Okay? Here's something I wrote down here underneath here. What do you love to do? What is your passion? Right? Because when you follow your passion, right, the money follow. And here's the other thing too. When you follow your passion, it never seems like work. That's the key. Okay? 4th question. 5 years from now, how does the world experiencing you? 5 years from now, how does the world experiencing you? Okay? So another way I want to say it like this, okay? People estimate what they can do in 1 year, and they underestimate what they can do in 5 years. So what this means is that what is 5 years from now, you guys? 5 years from now, right? What are you doing? Who are you being? How does your fitness look like? How does your spiritual life look like? How does your mental life look like? fire us into how does your life and your experience of life, your lifestyle all about? And this is another question, one way of saying it, right? This is how you show up in the world 5 years. That's how the world see you. Make sense? And the last question is this. When you are blank, who would you already be being? When you are blank, who would you already be being? So for example, I'll give you one example, okay? So one of my goal is to actually generate $1 million a month passively income, okay? Owning all my real estate property and everything and all that kind of stuff. I want to generate $1 million a month. So here's the question I ask myself. If I was already generating $1 million a month, who would I already be being? And so here's something I wrote down, okay? I wrote down, for example, I believe and know that abundance attracts more abundance, okay, to generate $1 million a month, right? I don't believe there's a lack of that, okay? Here's what I also wrote down. I believe and know that being rich is about who I am, not what I have. What I have is simply a measure of who I am and the difference that I make. 80% of the time is my mind, 20% of the time is the activity that I do to generate that kind of work, okay? I know what I want, I'm clear on it, and I know why I want it, okay? I don't believe that I have to work hard at making it. I don't believe I have to grind at it. I believe that I got to get clear, and when I'm clear on what it is I want, everything come to me, flow, and naturally easy come to me. Because I call that the law of attraction is helping me. These are some of the things I believe that will generate what I call $1 million a month being. And this is what I read on a daily basis. So every day I ask myself, I'm going to generate $1 million a month, who would I already be being? All right? In my physical, emotional, spiritual, etc., etc. What is it for you? So you guys, my thought for you is this. This is what I'm working on to clarify for me for the end of 2010, so I'll be ready for 2011. I would challenge you to actually answer these 5 questions for yourself so you can take your life and your business a whole different level for 2011. Okay? Please take a look at it, play with it, try it out. And I love to hear from you guys. As you're doing this, you have any questions, please call me, email me. I'll be happy to help you. Okay? Other than that, you guys, remember, always dream big and serve unconditionally.